Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some kind of fun things to go and talk about in regards to people actually getting their consoles literally right now. I'm sure you guys maybe saw the videos earlier on today, talking about the Gamestop drop, talked about a little bit of rumors for the next Gamestop walk-into as well. As you guys know, that is confirmed. We'll probably talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. And on top of that too, just kind of overall saying some very nice things on the fact that it does seem like stock is getting really big and moving around really good. And I do think it's a lot of really good and helpful things in the near future. And hopefully a lot of consoles will be making our way, especially right before the holiday season. So we have a lot of things to go and talk about. And as well, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stack and free money. Go ahead and basically you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. There's always linked down below. And like I said, if you guys get your consoles at all throughout this drop, because it was actually looking like a pretty big one, leave a comment down below. So I'm sure you guys actually maybe had a chance to go and see, but we did actually have a GameStop drop that happened earlier on today. We did go and like somewhat predict it, but at the same time we weren't 100% sure because we didn't see the official like tweets slash like emails slash notifications or whatever beforehand. So we were actually kind of like, it could happen because we did actually go and see one nice notification. And I do kind of feel like this is maybe something I myself want to maybe go and utilize in the future just for like nice, like basically assuming whenever the drop's going to happen, because we mentioned this in the earlier day video. That's why I kind of said it was a little bit of a YOLO, but actually even throughout my own email, because I am technically a GameStop affiliate, basically whenever they do go and update their commissioning list, as you guys can go and see a few of these things, such as new games, subscriptions, memberships, and points. So this is all in regards to, say, like the GameStop Pro, like the Pro membership, which we should go and talk about before drops go and happen, and as well, as you guys can see for the secondary one, updated the commission list on the tier for new consoles, electronics, and PC accessories. So I actually did mention on this on the earlier day video, like earlier on from today, that there was a chance for GameStop. We didn't have a 100% confirmation, but ever since the past like 3 drops or so, we've especially noticed this for sure, and I think it's happened on prior drops too as well, that whenever GameStop changes their commissioning list throughout these people, usually like there's going to be a drop coming. So that actually is maybe something we'll want me in the note for in case you guys missed out on this drop or for whatever reason. But we did have a nice little GameStop drop, and also, as I mentioned, we'll have another drop going on as of right now to remind you guys for it. But make sure, so that's why I said make sure you guys follow the Twitter, especially, and subscribe here, because we might have some PS Direct news going on a little bit. But overall, we did actually have a nice little GameStop drop. One of the big things to go and talk about is 2 things on the bundles and also the actual public drop. So it does actually seem like the stock is and has been getting a lot better in terms of GameStop. Before, it actually only used to be a Pro membership drop. So basically, like every now and then they'd have a little extra over leftover stock available for the general public. But usually we recommend having the Pro membership. You get like about a free hour or so of stuff getting out there, like consoles actually being released. And usually it's pretty good in case you guys just want to try to snag on in. Now, of course, a lot of people know about this as of now, so it does make things a lot more intriguing because we have a lot more Pro members, all kind of trying to go and fight and gain those consoles. But I do still usually recommend the Pro membership on it. It's $15 for the year, and it can basically go and help you guys out throughout the next year or so, trying to get either the Xbox or the PlayStation 5 consoles, either way. But when it comes to this drop, we actually had a Pro membership segment that was up for quite some time, and it actually went open for the public, which I think is a very nice sign for general stock, because GameStop also is doing a walk-in event later on throughout this week. So the fact that they even have stock allocated both for walk-ins and as well for online drops, and a sizable one at that, that just makes me feel pretty good for this upcoming next few weeks. Mainly because, as you guys know, we're prepping up for Black Friday, as also we're waiting up for the Christmas holidays, just holidays in general. So we hopefully will be seeing a lot more stock booming pretty much everywhere. But GameStop has been a very consistent drop so far. It still always does seem around every 2 weeks or so, on off, every now and then. We even saw some Xbox stuff not too long ago, and they also even had their own custom unique Xbox controllers too as well. So overall, GameStop's been kind of a big clutch player for all of these restocks. But as I mentioned, the one big topic we want to notice on is the fact that they actually went public, and a lot of people got stock from the public stock, which just kind of means that this drop actually did seem bigger than the previous drops. And we've also been seeing a lot more big retailers seemingly getting a lot more overall stock, especially with the PlayStation Directs that we had like 10 of them or so in a row. And we're also overdue for a lot of big retailers. And even Walmart with their really big like 10 stock and general restock waves, it does kind of seem like a lot of these really big retailers are kind of getting the pre-holiday groove and getting some really big stock. So I want to give a major good thumbs up to Gamestop. If you guys had a chance to get a console from it, feel free to leave a comment down below. We did also see quite a few bundles because we saw both the PS5 disc and digitals. We saw like a 2K bundle with also Ghost of Tsushima. Both overall very, very nice, very, very snazzy. Like for me, it's still like a little bit on the overpriced side because it's a bundle and all that, but I was going to recommend this, like in all honesty, like maybe around 3 months ago, we would say GameStop is probably the worst restocking location, believe it or not. But now it kind of seems like GameStop is probably one of the best. They've been very active. They sometimes tease out before the drops happen, so it's not like an instant one, like say like an Amazon or Target. They usually have like at least somewhat sizable bundles, and that means there's less scalpers because they don't want to go and spend the money, because I mean they're making less money, they're eating up in their profits, and just overall they've been very consistent with about every other week or so having consoles. So you want to what, GameStop, I gotta give you a clap too. I think they've been kind of hustling. They also have a Ratchet and Clank and 2K bundle itself. And also some, like these kind of bundles are okay because I feel like you're going to use the PS Now and PS Plus, and same with like the GameStop cards eventually. So these aren't the world's worst, and same we know with controllers. But either way, we know they're making their extra money from all of these, so it makes sense. Like it definitely makes a lot of sense of why they're doing all these bundles and floating around with that. So just overall, if you guys get a chance to get a console, I still recommend GameStop. It was pretty good. I'll try my best to give you guys better alerts on it. I'm sure, as you guys know, though, I do usually work until around 12 o'clock in the day. So sometimes I always hate those drops because I don't always fully know unless it's fully confirmed. So just letting you guys know about that. But we did mention on that earlier in the day video. Now, as well, for something you guys probably actually saw earlier on today too as well, we actually are now once again having folks finally going and getting their consoles. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's actually a very, very recent update too as well. So I'm going to give a big shout out to you, Mariah Slings over here up on Twitter. So as you guys maybe saw earlier on today, we had a pretty much confirmed restock going on, which it comes to the PlayStation Direct. Now, the PlayStation Direct itself, if you guys had a chance to go order your console and you failed, like there is issues with technical issues or whatever, from so far everything we've seen, it still does seem like the past 2 weeks. So as long as you guys have been active and a part of that for the past 2 weeks or so, you guys can kind of go and fully know. But we actually have been seeing this. I'll try to get maybe a little bit of a better zoom in for all of you guys to see this. But basically, if you guys have throughout the past 2 weeks, or if you guys want to check your emails right now, it does seem like we're kind of in the cycle of people entering into the PlayStation Direct, entering into the queue with their individual links if they got the emails or if they had their previous emails as well. So just bear in mind, you guys can go and have a chance to go check on out, get it, receive it, and go from there. As well, we are still maybe, this is a big maybe on this, anticipating up another PlayStation Direct public queue. If it was, make sure you guys follow the Twitter or subscribe to the channel itself, because that would be in a few hours from now, maybe the next 2 to 3 hours. If we do see it, I will 100% tweet it out for you guys for the PlayStation Directs, and also have a community post out for it as well. So just bear that in mind. I got you guys. As well, on top of that too, we are seeing people getting the consoles literally right this second, so make sure you guys go and get your consoles, check your emails, and get all that good stuff. And as well, if you guys want to give your thoughts or comments on the GameStop drop, if you guys got lucky, I saw quite a few people in our community, tweets, some YouTube comments, and all of that, getting their consoles and receiving it. And usually GameStop is mostly pretty quick when it comes to shipping all their stuff, usually within 3 to 5 days or so, give or take. So just in case you guys are trying to get your consoles, be on the lookout for that. Keep on checking your FedEx. And usually I do want to give you guys a reminder for GameStop too. They do also sometimes take a few days to update the website and update like your order numbers. I believe if you guys either got the email or you have like a credit card, debit card statement on it, stating that you guys did go get your consoles, you guys should be, in theory, pretty good. But one of the bigger things when I said for all that stuff is it just does kind of depend, because sometimes they'll have it done in like an hour, sometimes they'll take like 2 or 3 days. And as well, same thing with the email stuff. Go and check. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not Sony themselves, but for all the people who are getting the PlayStation Direct stuff we have up on the screen, make sure you guys go and check, even if it was maybe even 3 weeks ago. It's not a guarantee it'll work. But I think, if anything, you guys could at least go and try and see if you guys can snipe your consoles. And if there's leftover stock, like I said, I'll tweet about it and make a Discord post and all that stuff for you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys.